All right, with this WASH 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Benalfi. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. One more day to go before we hit the holiday weekend and get ready for Santa's arrival, and all those little ones are going to be getting you up early on Sunday morning in anticipation of you know what. We are anticipating a big outbreak of cold weather here in Central Florida. It's been warm for a long time, and that stretch and that streak is going to be coming to an end. We're going to be looking at the potential for 2 consecutive mornings with freezing temperatures, and that hasn't happened in quite a long period of time. In fact, we haven't had a freeze in almost 5 years. You got to go back to January the 18th of 2018. So coming up on 5 years, just shy of that, that could come to an end here over the weekend. It certainly looks like it's going to be. Maria Sophia, Linda Crook is in the house. Paula Sanford, are you guys ready for the cold? Because it is coming. It is coming for you. I hope you've got your warm weather clothes ready to go. Who else? Oh, look at that. Big group. Look at JoJo Vaughn, Terry Frazier, Joe Johnson. There we go. Donna Santa Maria, almost JoJo Johnson has popped in. Look at that. There you go. Big group in here already. I love it. Sherry Curtichine. Good to have you there, Sherry. Maria Sophia has popped in. That right there, folks, is a look at the cold blast that is coming our way. I don't know why it took me so long to flip that over there for you. My bad. Odalis Ramos, looking suave there. Good to have you there, girl. Terry Lottie is also in the house. Look at that. It is 14 below Billings, 13 below Sioux Falls, 11 below Minneapolis, 2 above Chicago, 0 the goose egg in both St. Louis and Wichita. Charlene Caraballo has popped in. Char, good to have you there. And Gamil Belizaire, I'm doing well. You're most welcome. Brian Keller's popped in. So because of that cold that's headed our way, we have a whole slew of advisories. We have a hard freeze warning for Marion and Flagler County. We have a hard freeze watch for Sumter County. We have a freeze watch in Volusia, Lake, Seminole, Orange, Polk, Brevard Inland areas there, and also Osceola County. Dangerously cold. Yes, it is, JoJo. No doubt about that. Terry Lottie, Nancy Powers has popped in. In fact, the other big story is the wind chills. Look at that wind chill in Minneapolis right now, where JoJo Vaughn is. 34 degrees below zero. Billings at 37 below. St. Louis is at 23 below. Dallas is at 5 below. Now, we won't have negative wind chill values, but we'll be in the teens. It's definitely going to get a whole lot colder. And because of that, teens and 20s, we have wind chill advisories now for Marion and Flagler counties. Good evening, Anne Marie. Tom Perry, always a pleasure to have you right here. We'll get to 5 of other. Dang, that is cold, Tomas. Stay warm, young man. Stay warm. Now, let's take a look at those wind chill advisories. Friday, 8 p.m. down to 35 in Ocala, 50 in Orlando. Then check this out. Look at, oh, I got to back that up just a scotch here. $19.20 in Ocala, 25 in Orlando. $28, 27 Sunday morning, and then on into Monday morning. There you have it. A little bit of a warm-up there, but that is some cold, cold stuff. Once I thaw out, yes, you do, JoJo. Get your tush down here, girl. Warm it up. Warm it up. There you go. All right, so let's take a look outside. We'll get back to some more county-by-county graphics here in just a second. A couple showers down towards the attractions. You can see the flow coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico tonight. Any second, be there. There it is. Right there, you can see that cold air. Right there. There it is. there. Big system there. There's the front. Lots of snow through Illinois, Chicago, Indianapolis, Western Kentucky. It's all advancing quickly to the east. And a little snow in the upstate of New York. Frost here closer to home. You see a few showers, a few storms out there coming in the Tampa Bay area. You see right there, boom, a couple little convective clusters there. There's the Tampa Bay radar, a few showers there, a little bit heavier to the south of Tampa and west of Tampa, a couple lightning strikes there. A solid soaking rain. Moving into Melbourne, over towards Cocoa Beach, on into the Palm Bay area. Eric Gamp, need to get some hot chocolate ready to go. Adam Taft, good to have you there. Penny Moody from Quincy, Michigan is in the house. Quincy, Michigan, always a pleasure to have you. She's already covered her plants in Ocala with blankets. Good work, good work. Indeed, good work. Local radar there, pretty quiet. Look at the rain. On into Melbourne, Palm Bay, Kenansville, Fort Meade, Wauchula. As you can see, temps outside right now looking like this. Upper 50s, low 60s north, middle upper 60s down south. We take a look at the HRR, which is doing pretty well. You can see it's got the rain down south, and then a few showers come daybreak tomorrow morning. There's a look at that Arctic front coming in first north and west in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning up towards Ocala. Penny Moody, Miss Quincy, Michigan, is in the house. Good to have you there. All right, now, lows tonight, looking like this. 53 Ocala, 57 the Villages, 56 the Land, low 60s Sanford, Orlando, and Bithlo. Yukon, Capo Greco saying, I have arrived. Yukon, good to have you in. You guys know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach and get ready for this cold weather, the more people we can put in the weather dome. That's why we do these things. All right, there's your showers in the morning, and then improving there as we get you on into the afternoon tomorrow. By tomorrow night, things will have cleared out. Indeed, it will have. There's a look now at Futurecast. You can see there's your front, noon through the metro areas, dropping off towards the south, offshore by about 4 or 5 o'clock, breezy and turning colder. It's all about proximity and our rotation around the sun, Brian. When we're closer to it, obviously it's and tilted towards it, it's warmer. When it's tilted away, it's colder in the winter months. Terry Lottie, good to have you right there. Tilt and rotation around the sun's axis. That's what helps there. All right, 61 in Ocala, 65 to Land, 70 in Bithlo early on, and then dropping big time. Now for folks headed to the attractions, there will be a few showers around and turning windy and colder throughout the afternoon. Shelley Edwards, 9 in Spencer, Indiana, and snowing about an inch so far. You're going to get a little more than that. Going to get a couple of inches. There's your front. Dropping south. Frigid air pouring on in. Rick Lockridge, Taze, is in the house. RLT, good to have you there, my man. Always appreciate you popping in and saying hi. All right, let's take a look at some of these numbers here. Christmas forecast. Feels like it's going to be in the 20s in the morning, 31 in Orlando. Staying chilly in the afternoon, 49. Christmas morning, 31. Christmas Day coming in at 50. Let's take a look at the site specifics. Low temperatures, 24 in Ocala, 25 to Villages, 28 Leesburg, 27 to Land Palm Coast, 28 in Daytona Beach. Low 30s from Bithlo to Orlando, St. Cloud, Kissimmee, and Winter Haven, 33 to 35 as you work your way from Palm Bay on into Melbourne. The phone apps are terrible. They're not always well run, and they don't always update on time. So we'll beat that every day of the week. My family in Ohio is preparing for wind chills of negative 25. Glad I'm in Orlando, says Eric. Yes. Well said. Christina Kustra. Christina, where you been, girl? Send some cookies my way. I hear you're a really good baker. There you go. KK's in the house. Everybody give KK some love. You're welcome, Maria. All right, Christmas morning. For Santa's arrival, 24 Ocala, 25 The Villages, 26 Wildwood, Leesburg 28, The Land 27, Vanessa, Kialoi, Kai, Johnson, Moon. Man, that's getting longer and longer. Good weather is awful for cold weather. Yes, my meds aren't. Well, we gotta send you back to Hawaii. That's what we need to do, Vanessa. Beverly Wells with her little friends, Joe and Botin and the Anne. The KK. There we go. So there's your look at your Christmas morning. Mid-30s, Titusville, Melbourne, and Palm Bay. By the way, with the numbers that we're forecasting of 31 in the morning and 50 in the afternoon, that would be good enough to be the 4th or 5th coldest for all time on Christmas Day. How about that? Joe, you're welcome. There you go. You go with me. Making Santa with... You are not making Santa Whisker cookies and not sharing, young lady. Don't make me come over there. There we go. All right, wind chills. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right, so there's 2025 in the morning on Saturday. Yeah, Laura Lee Wright. We're going to be struggling. We're going to be like those iguanas. Slow moving. Then we get you to Sunday. Ow! Still chilly. There you go, Brian. Fate Freud. There's Monday. Still chilly. Not as chilly. Hard freeze versus freeze. Check it. Terry Feezer. 3 days, Terry, then improving. Jamie Lopez, Jamester, the Jamelina, the Jamatola, the Jamie Meister. Good to have you there, young lady. Laura Lee Wright, Yukon Capo Greco. She's got the lizard emoji. How about that? She's all over that. 7 a.m. Saturday, frost south, freeze metro, hard freeze north and west. We go to Sunday, frost south, freeze central, hard freeze north and west. Any change on Monday? A little bit. A frost metro area south, freeze Wildwood Villages, Palm Coast, hard freeze on into Marion County. Johanny, I did. Mayra Garcia Miro, good to have you there, Mayra. May. Quality analyst. Taylor Fawns, love that. There we go. So cold weather tips, the 3 Ps, folks. When it hits 32 or below, protect the plants, the pipes, and the pets. Plants, bring in the potted plants or cover them with a light cloth. Pipes, cover the pipes. Allow outdoor faucets to drip. Run the pool pump. Pets, bring pets inside or provide them with warm shelter. Love you too, Johnny Thomas. Raymond Stover. Jan Corona Boyle, please bring in the pets. She says, yes. We got you, girl. All right. Let's do some county by counties here. I know you guys have been waiting for this. I'm going to load in a couple here. Give me a second. All right. Let's start here. Let's do this. All right. Freezing temperatures. Here's what I got for you. Marion County, impact from as early as 11 p.m. through 9 a.m. A 10-hour potential freeze, looking at 6 to 10 hours. Dangerous wind chills in the teens. There's a wind chill advisory in effect. Watching hard warning for Saturday morning. Let's see. Let's fix that here real quick. Give me a second. Let me fix this. Wind chill advisory. Give me 1 second, cleaning this one up. Hard freeze warning. 1 second. Okay, this should work. All right, Wind chill advisory Saturday morning through Saturday morning. Hard freeze warning for Saturday morning. So yeah, there we go. So that's a look at that. Freeze duration here. There we go. Freeze duration again, about 10 hours for Reddick and Dinella, 9 hours in Ocala, 8 in Bellevue and Lynn. You can see 23 to 25. Moving on. Let's get over to Sumter County. Sharing is, thank you, Vicki, for sharing. Lindsay Perks. Lindsay, you were too kind. There's a look now at Sumter County. 1 to 9, we have dangerous wind chills. We have a hard freeze watch for Saturday and Sunday mornings. Let's fix this. This should be capital. Do that real quick. Sorry. There you go. Let me do one more thing here. Mutual advisory. Mutual advisory. Let me do one quick thing here. Sorry, folks. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, wind chill advisory. Let's do this. 1 a.m., 9 a.m., SATU. All right, give me 1 second. I want to initiate 1 a.m. Give me 1 second. Cleaning this up. I don't like the way this looks. I like that. Wind chill advisory. 1 a.m., 9 a.m. Saturday. There we go. Hard freeze warning. There we go. There it is. All right, so that's much better. Like that. Lee Penasaki. The boom. There we go. Wind chill advisory. Let's get this. Let's do one more thing here. I don't like the way that looks. Give me 1 second. This is bugging me. Wind chill advisory. See if this works. Oh, that didn't work either. Wait 1 second. Hold on. I'm talking to myself. Yes. There we go. That's much better. Sorry. Hey everybody, this is Debbie Mandy. There we go. Debbie, Debster, the Debelina, the Debitola. So there's your wind chill advisory. Hard freeze warning is in effect for Saturday morning. Getting on over to Sumter County, dangerous wind chills in the mid-teens, hard freeze watch Saturday and Sunday morning, freeze duration, 888 for Rutland, the Villages, Wildwood, 76 Bushmill and Webster. Heading over towards Lake County now. 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. is your impact time, looking at about a 4 to 8 hour freeze, dangerous wind chills, upper teens, low 20s. Freeze watch Saturday morning. We take a look now at the freeze duration here for Lake County. Look at Astor Paisley 25, Lady Lake 26. So there you go. And then Eustis, Umatilla 27, Groveland, Mascot 28, 5 hour freeze duration, Leesburg 28, and also a 5 hour freeze duration. Hard freeze, says Gamil, correct. Moving on. There's Flagler County, wind chill advisory, teens and 20s, Saturday morning. There we go. Hard freeze warning, Saturday morning. Woot woot. 1 a.m. 9 a.m. 3 to 8 hour freeze there. And in fact, we take a look now at the freeze duration for Flagler. Shell Bluff, 9 hours. Still wishing for snow. Love that. Love that. Bunnell, 8 hours. Palm Coast, 7. Marineland, 5. And Flagler Beach coming in with about a 5 hour freeze. Heading towards the south, just a scotch, Volusia County, 1 to 9 hours. 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. rather, 1 to 8 hours, dangerous wind chills, freeze watch Saturday morning. We take a look now at the freeze duration for Volusia County. Pearson, 8 hours, De Leon Springs, 7, DeLand, 6, Deltona, 5, Daytona Beach, 5. And then Brevard County, not as bad. Northwestern there, a 1-2 hour freeze. That would include Mims, Scottsmore, Viera, and Rockledge. On in Orange County, here we go. 4 to 8 hours north and west, 1 hour south and east. Dangerous wind chills and a freeze watch for Saturday morning. Let's take a look at some freeze numbers here. Zellwood, 4 hours. Ponca, 3 hours. Bithlo, 1 hour. Wedgefield and Orlando coming in at 1 hour. Off to Seminole County we head. Jojo, you take care. OMG Palm Coast, says Maria Baldridge. Yipper! Seminole, 4 to 8 hours. Looking at 2 to 4 hours. Freeze duration there. Let me just see one thing here. Yeah, let's fix that. 4 to 8. 2 to 4 hours. 1 to 4 hours. There we go. All right. Let's see here. I think I need to take away that little T. Let's do that. Make this a little T, not a big T. Boom, so it matches up. And there we go. Oh yeah, 2 to 4 hours. Dangerous wind chills, freeze watch for Saturday morning. As far as the freeze duration is concerned, here you go. Geneva, Chuliota, 29, Lake Mary, 29:30, Oviedo, 30, Sanford, 30, Altamont Springs, 31. There's your 2 to 4 hours. On into Osceola County. 1 hour freeze from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Dangerous wind chills in the upper 20s. Freeze watch Saturday morning. Freeze watch for Saturday morning. Freeze duration here. Celebration Point, Sienna, maybe an hour. Kenansville, St. Cloud, Kissimmee, half hour. Rick Myers, how far inland does the ocean influence temps in Volusia? Depends on the flow, Rick. This time it's a northwest flow, so it's offshore, so not much. That's a good question. There we go. There's a look down to that 7-day forecast. Dropping temperatures throughout the afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Temps in the upper 40s to around 50. Morning lows in the low 30s. Could have a 2-day freeze. Hey, from Astor, Vicky. Vicky, I'm not sure if you saw this a couple of seconds ago, but since you just popped in, let me... let's get you in the Lake County, rather. Lake County, Astor Paisley, getting down to 25 there. Vicky Wilson, Elder. So you're looking at about a 8-hour freeze up your way. Appreciate the updates from Volusia, says Johnny. Merry Christmas to you and your family. There you go. Yes, so that's that. All right, now, next question obviously is, when does this cold weather go away? Because if you're not a fan of it, that's what you want to know. And there's your answer. Wednesday morning chilly in the 40s. Look at that high. 70. Thursday, 53, 76. Beautiful. Vicky, we got you, girl. This is a full-service operation here, all right, kid? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right. In case you missed it at the top of the show. Whoa! Look at that. 13 below in Sioux Falls, 14 below in Billings, 11 below in Minneapolis. You factor in the wind, and ay caramba, muy frío. 37 below in Billings, 34 below Minneapolis, 23 degrees below zero. AC should be off, Lindsay. What the what? Ocala. Ocala, look at that. Lives in Ocala, studied associate degree, IT. Netha. Netha, the answer to you is a 9-hour freeze coming in at 24 up there in Ocala. All right, gang, I am going to make some updates here and get ready for tonight's 10 and 11. I'll see you on the CW8 at 10 and West 2 News at 11. We're looking at some of the newest numbers here coming out right now to see if I need to make any adjustments for tonight's newscast. All right, guys, love you all. Be back tomorrow. If you're around, or even if you're not around, you don't have to be around. You can be anywhere in the world as long as you've got internet connection. Make sure you follow and like my page. If you do, you make sure your notifications are turned on when I go live. You'll get a little notification, and you can pop in and say hey, or just tease me, or whatever you want to do. All right, gang. Merry Christmas if you're not coming back, and I'll see you tonight at 10 and 11 and or tomorrow night. Toodles!